Nick Folk ready to do the honors. And off we go from Cleveland. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And in the end, his choice to bring it out was a good one. He had some 5 bonus yards and is out right at the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Reset.
Quick to the air, here's Watson. That's to his back, Nick Chubb. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for the Browns. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Man in motion here. From the gun, Watson. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that gives the Browns a first. Working from the gun, Watson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Back to the air, Watson. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jerome Baker has it. And the Titans get the football on the first turnover of the contest. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Play action on 1st down. He's throwing deep to the left side. His first throw is an interception. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Browns take possession just shy of midfield following the interception and the lengthy return.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
1st and 10. Here's Watson. Got a man. It's Njoku. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Watson working in the pistol. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target there was David Njoku. So it's 2nd down coming up. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Here's Chubb on 2nd down. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Tackled there by Jerome Baker. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Watson. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. That one's rejected at the line. And now a fourth down, staring right at him.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get two hands on it the next time.
So the Browns are going to kick the field goal on fourth down. Dustin Hopkins on for the attempt. This one from an even 40 yards out. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
First carry here for Tony Pollard. He's got a gain of 6 there. Hauled to the ground by Jordan Hicks. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. From the 36. He puts some power on a deep one left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Titans will have a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They're looking at first down here. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. He'll throw it. He finds Chigakonkwo for the grab. And he's taken down at the 30. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And some great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes the hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Working inside the red zone. Look, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're headed in reverse after that sack. Started a little slow, but we've arrived at the 2-minute warning. The Titans with a chance to break this tie. Now on 2nd and 10. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. This one misses the tight end. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. They'll throw it. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans get some late points and the lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights, and they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. From his own end zone, here we go. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Set. Alert, alert. And go.
Throwing from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Has him on the quick hitter. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. Watson on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Set.
Sticking to the air with Watson. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Amani Hooker has it. And the Titans will return this well into the red zone before he's brought down.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception.
Touchdown, Tennessee! So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Folk on now to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans double their lead to 14. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Here's Ford on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Set.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Trying for the deep ball. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Quandre Diggs with the INT.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Stays. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing off the play fake here. He's loaded another one up. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
The Titans sending out Ryan Stonehouse now on 4th down to, in turn, send a punt away. Secures this at the 17. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start, up close to the 30. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And the Browns will go on offense. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Reset. Out and go.
Here's Watson, 1st and 10. He's trying another one deep. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked up by Chidobe Awuzie. And the Titans might be able to get some points late after the interception.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They go play action here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
This defense needed that, Kate. Just something good to happen. Creating a negative play. You never know when this thing could turn in the NFL, and that sack is exactly what the doctor ordered.
He's throwing deep to the left side. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Here comes the final play of our first half. A final throw before the break. He's throwing this all the way for the end zone. And that one's incomplete, pretty fortunately so. That was a big risk, nearly an end zone turnover. Instead, it brings up 4th down. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Julius Chestnut to return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
The give on 2nd to Pollard. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 5.
Let's go now.
He's going to throw this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
2nd and 10 now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jordan hits, takes it away. And the Browns bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Reset.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
9 and go.
Here's Watson to the air. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Amani Hooker has it. And the Titans take possession down inside the 30 after the interception. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Pollard has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Titans take a 20-zip lead. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They are just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans stretch their lead to 21.
Nick Folk to kick off for the Titans.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Chooses to bring this one out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Gonna set. 64. Line up, go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And the Titans rush brings him down.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and 16
26.
at the 15-yard line.
Line up, go.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 30.
Alert.
And the Browns first down.
Watson. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
That's the end of the third.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Browns with the ball, but they enter this 4th quarter at a massive deficit. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Reset.
From the gun, Watson. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
This is set. And 24. Line up, go.
Working from the gun, Watson. And he's got it! Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns get it back to within 2 possessions. David Njoku, the touchdown. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
On the return, here comes Spears. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. I'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. He breaks the tackle, and he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon. who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
On 3rd down, Pollard. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Titans will have a first down.
And the Titans first down.
Let's go now.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Titans feeling good with a 14-point advantage. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Right back to Pollard. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Again, a run with Pollard. And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And he's brought down after a short gain. Only 1 yard for them, and now we'll see what they decide to do on 4th and short. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Fourth and 3, drive on the line. Looking for a throw here. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Certainly looking for that nail in the coffin, the knockout punch, a touchdown, and 3-possession lead that could put this one out of reach. Hey, it's a luxury they could afford to take in that spot. Built themselves up a little buffer here, Kate, but it's never over till it's over.
To throw, here's Watson. Cut for big yards on the right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
That's good for a Browns.
Watson with a blitz coming. Brought in close to the 8. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown! I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. A second touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Here he is to throw. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. Setting up for a decisive onside kick here, just under 45 seconds left. And the Titans look like they've recovered. Yep, and folks, this game is over.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
And he's able to get this down to the 36. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Ready?
At the 36-yard line.
Wow, they're gonna pass it here. Throwing deep for the end zone. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So it's a win on the road for the Titans.